hopefully this thing starts soon on my end, because it's just circling. There we go. What's up, viewers of the tube? Tyler here, Chico Crypto, coming to you guys live. I think this is being horrible. There we go. Okay, finally. That was taking a long time. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to an exciting stream, because we broke 25,000. Now we're looking like we're gonna break 26,000. Altcoins, are they following? Actually, yeah, some are. Bitcoin is about the 12th, ranked up there, 13th. But there are 13 other altcoins above it. The graph's pumping. Digibyte is like a Theta is pumping. I'm dual streaming on Theta right now, so check me out over there. What's up, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome to a special stream. It's an airdrop-tastic stream because I called the 1-inch airdrop before it happened. I kind of forced their hands. We'll get into that in a second. But before we get into the airdrop kind of stuff, I want to actually talk about crypto. Bitcoin, the leader of crypto. It's, you know, going up 26,000. People are getting excited. I mean, we're $6,000 above the old all-time high. But what I want to point out really quick is, compared with the last cycle, so 2013, 2014, we hit about 1,200. Then we had a bear market, you know. It took about 2 years, little over, to cross that all-time high again. April 2017, official. That's when it happened. So what did interest look like, you know? Well, interest back during the peak, it hit right here. And as you can see in April, we did surpass that. So when we surpassed our old all-time high, interest also did surpass what it did back then. Now, if you look at this cycle, you know, we hit 20,000, a little, 2 years passed, similar, very similar, but interest hasn't surpassed that. So, what's going on, you know? Retail investment isn't near levels of 2017, and what got the price to that was retail. Barely, there was a smidgen of institutional, but majority of it was, you know, retail investment. Now, retail's not there. So what's pushing up the price? Well, there's two things that can be pushing up the price. And I personally think it's a combination of both. And there's a reason it's a combination, because 2017 they got the retail investors' money and they're stepping it up a little. CLSLM, cheers, bro. Cheers right back you, and thanks for the $5 tip, man. GT, Sora token will be huge in 2021. Release of Paraswap and Val airdrop will be very exciting. Yes, hold a good amount of Zora. It's in top 10 coins now. So, yes, very bullish on Zora. So, it's two things, you know, institutional. Coinbase just released this yesterday. I mean, the narrative's there. 500 million in Bitcoin has left Coinbase as institutions are buying more than the miners are selling. Institution on one hand, Michael Saylor, MicroStrategy, I mean, corporate game theory, snowball effect. But then you also have the monkey on crypto's back. TETHER. I mean, if you look at volumes, I mean, it's smidgen USD. You would think with all these institutional players who have to play in USD, you know, especially if they're in the US, or regulated stablecoin, that volume would be a lot higher. I mean, Tether wasn't the dominant coin back in 2017. 2013, 2014, it was USD. Now that has changed, so kind of interesting. MK, hey Chico, have you checked out Fala Network and Reef? Two great Polkadot coins. I have looked into Fala a tiny bit, but not Reef. And Fala is on my radar, I will say that. The Drift God 23, you had mentioned about Haka Finance a while back. Can you explain a bit about them? watch the video. They are doing black hole swap. Pocket Finance is a DeFi, kind of like DXDAO, a DAO-based DeFi builder. And their token represents a share in that governance of the building that goes on. And they create multiple products. Black hole swap is one of them. So let's get into the airdrops. You know, what is the content you guys all tuned in for? It wasn't for Bitcoin. Bitcoin is exciting. But the airdrops, you guys want free money, I guess you could say. Not necessarily free, because with a lot of these airdrops, you do have to do work. And not necessarily invest anything. You just have to use the platform. So I did call the 1-inch one. So Uniswap, it's most likely safe. But this is Chico, and we bring the hottest, latest content. And guess who just updated their GitHub with a token, and the contract was deployed to the Ethereum blockchain. As we can see, 1-inch. So you might just want to go use their products. So yeah, I did call the 1-inch one, and I kind of forced their hand because literally I dropped this video at 3 p.m. That's my normal dropping time, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard. At 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, they dropped the CoinDesk article. I was not a part of this, you guys. I just found that. I swear on my life. I was just like, oh shoot, 1-inch might be airdropping? Oh, Wompster! What's up, buddy? Merry Christmas, dude. Hey, I appreciate the Christmas tip, man. Happy Saturday. Yeah, happy Saturday to you, brother. We got some good airdrop stuff that might be happening, so gonna be a good stream. Slimo, LCX will release its fully regulated exchange on January 5th. Currently, there is a bounty program where 1 million LCX can be won. Awesome. Good to hear, man. So, 1-inch, it was a big airdrop, you know, at max, depending, you know, if you used it, yeah, I mean, you could have got nearly $2,000, I mean, above. And Uniswap's was over 2,000. I mean, I think it got up to like almost 4,000 at peak. These, you know, pretty generous, you know. This is one I've been talking about for a while. So the people behind it have mentioned that they are looking at a token. It's been talked about. DYDX has pretty significant volume, especially for a decentralized leverage trading exchange. So this is a big one. If I were you, I would go check out, you know, DYDX. And add some liquidity. Maybe put in a legal margin or perpetual trade, depending where you are in the world. And, you know, nothing significant. Just play with it. Because I think they could be airdropping tokens. That's my number one pick. And I've been talking about it for a while now. Foot lover. You like feet? You suck on them, feet? Those feet? I should check out 3x feet. I'm kidding. 3xt. Oh, that was a good joke. Maybe. I don't usually take tips to check out tokens, so. But I want to kind of give credit to Blur93 on the ETH Finance subreddit. They kind of put the content together. Some of it, I added to it. But they said, I've been in crypto since late 2017. Due to FOMO, missing out on Uniswap and 1-inch, they're trying out all the protocols out there that don't have a token yet. They're tokenless. So let's go through those. Insta-Tac Dap. This is one I personally have used. If you haven't used it, I would recommend it. It's basically a DeFi aggregation tool of different protocols all in one place. So you don't got to go to Aave, you don't got to go to Compound, Maker. It has it all in one place, and you can do all of it in one place. The token they release, I don't necessarily understand where the utility will come from, but there is governance factors in Insta-Tac. That would be needed, so a governance token could come out of this. Doobie Cook, thanks for the hard work, man. Oh yeah, man, of course. 2021 will be known as the year of crypto, I think. No, it's going to be known as the year of Chico Crypto. Now, I want to, just put out solid content. People want to watch it. They do. If they don't, they don't. Thomas Kopesik, long Bitcoin, short the banks. I agree. Yes. Coin Collector 82, just want to put on your radar. E-Gold. Oh. EGLD, I'll look into it. SKB, is Rocket Pool still ready for liftoff? Oh, yeah. Rocket Pool is the first decentralized pooling technology. Any pooling stuff you see out there right now is centralized in some form. Nothing's decentralized because Ethereum 2.0 doesn't allow for withdrawals. So they can't, just think about that. It can't be decentralized if you can't withdraw your token into the contract. So, yeah, Rocket Pool still highly, highly bullish. Lino Thalmir, happy holidays, homie. Was looking forward to the weekend for this plus the Blaze / Slurricane. Always here to learn and support your channel. Cheers to amazing year. Slurricane sounds amazing. Yeah, the weekend's gonna be good. Especially with Bitcoin moving like it is. I mean, 30K break is not out of the realm of possibility, which is crazy to me. And happy holidays to you, Lino, and thank you for your $25 tip, man. Robbie D, hey broski, have you heard of Alliance Block? It's a blockchain layer 2 that bridges the traditional and decentralized finance WEF Link Ocean partners. No, I haven't. Interesting, another layer 2 out there. I'm interested in layer 2, depending on what they're using. But I haven't heard of it. So the next one is Furo Combo, and this is basically a combination protocol, so you can do a lot of things all in one step. Pick a DeFi action, Uniswap, and then you can pick more, add compound, and basically it's a drag and drop. So there is possibility that Furo Combo could be coming out with a token as well. So I wish I would have added all the links in the description for these. I always forget to do that. Damn you, Tyler. But they're right there. If you're watching, write it down. When am I going to release my portfolio update? I don't know. Whenever I feel like it. Here soon? Just watch my content. My portfolio doesn't change that much. Millennial Insight. Hello, Chico. Merry Christmas to you and your family. Are you bullish on Aave? Can it be a top 10 coin? They've been delivering some awesome features. Yes, I am bullish on Aave, but I actually don't hold any. I've been waiting. And version 2 there would have been a good opportunity to get in. With version 2. MK, Glad Fallen Network is on your radar. Look forward to a video. I didn't say I'm gonna do a video. Definitely check Reef too. Have a happy new year to you and your community. Love your content. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, no, I am. It's on my radar, but doesn't mean I'm gonna do a video. What am I doing with this beard? Well, I'm actually going to be growing it out until 100K. Mr. Was here. So 75,000 to go. We're 1/4 of the way there. And yeah, if it hits it this year, it's gone. If it never hits it, I'm going to look like Gandalf. But appreciate your tip, man. Roundhead 322. I tip my oversized hat to you and your fantastic research, good sir. Appreciate you, brother. 2021 is going to be huge. Merry Christmas. Yeah, no problem, man. And if I'm like stuttering today, it's because I don't have my glasses. I can barely read a lot of this shit. I appreciated it, man. PK, thank you for your $10 tip. Tyler, did you hear about DDX, Derivadex, investors as Polychain Capital, Coinbase, Electric, Dragonfly, CMS Holding, Three Arrows, Compound Strategy Lead, Calvin Liu? No, I haven't. Might look into it. Thanks for the tip, man. All right, so Zapper is another one. So Zapper is basically another aggregation tool, manage a lot of your DeFi assets and liabilities into one simple interface. And why I think Zapper may be leaning towards this is it's from DeFi Dad. And he's on Twitter. He's known within the DeFi ecosystem pretty well. He's been retweeting 1inch's token stuff like crazy. And they just did over 1 billion in total volume through Zapper. So that's pretty significant. So Zapper is zapper.fi, zapper.fi. DeFi Dad retweeting about 1inch. I think it's on his radar. And then MetaMask. So MetaMask actually just introduced MetaMask swaps. And it is basically their own aggregation tool. I don't know if they have their own AMM system off the top of my head, but I would definitely do a swap or two within MetaMask, because if MetaMask drops a token, that would be massive one. It would be bigger than anyone we've covered. Insta-Tac Dap would be pretty big. These two would be in the middle, Zapper and Furo combo, but MetaMask would just be ginormous a token. So definitely I would do a swap through MetaSwap. ASL. Hey, no, you rock too, man. Thank you for your European tip. Yeah, Aave V2. That's what I said. Millennial, I said it probably would have been good to get in Aave V2 before. But nice try. Nice try. Chris Lapiana. Why is XDAI getting slaughtered lately? Because, I mean, I am probably going to do a video on this. They got some really shitty VC investors that don't like me. And they're probably really slaughtering the price on purpose. Yeah, I'll get into it this week probably. I just learned about it probably like a month and a half ago. I'm gonna expose the fuckers. Yeah. W. Irv. Hey Chico, any thoughts on DuckDAO? Duck. Apparently Ivan and Box. Well, get the hell out of that one. Oh god, you need to watch my channel, W. Irv. Oh god. I hate box mining and Ivan. And it's crap because they have advisors on them. I would never touch that thing. I'll let you know. Crypto YouTube is a full-time freaking job. They cannot advise a crypto project. They're there to take money from that project. And you guys. SKB. Can't wait till EWT gets a big name listing that will take us to the moon. Oh, don't, expect exchange listings to moon you. I mean, it's great to get a great Coinbase listing, in the middle of a hype and everything, but I mean, I look for fundamentals over exchange listings. I mean, exchange listings are great for short-term pumps, but eventually the price is going to find itself. I hope and I pray they aren't fighting to get on Binance, because that will be bad news. So the next one is actually Paraswap, and this is another automated market maker liquidity aggregator, similar to 1inch. So Paraswap, this one's similar to Zapper. It'd be in the middle. It'd be significant, like 1inch, but not nearly as significant, in my opinion. And then there's a few, like, why isn't this loaded? Smaller things. Securing decentralized finance. Open allows you to protect your DeFi deposits and hedge Ethereum risk. So I've never heard of this one per se. This is one of the first times. All the previous ones I've heard of. But Blur, he brought it up. And it's a protective call option. Where'd that There we go. So Open, that's another one. Mass.io, portal to the new internet. This is one of the first times I've heard of this one too, and this is from Blur. Allows you to encrypt your content when posting on you know where. Only you and your friends can decrypt them. Is it Twitter? I think it's Twitter. Yeah, connected Twitter. Interesting. There's Polymarket. I've heard of Polymarket before. Definitely I would use Polymarket because I wouldn't doubt. This is one highly likely, like Zapper and DYDX. I feel a token could be coming sooner rather than later. And another two I'm super big on because I've done actually a couple videos covering these guys before is DeFi Saver. Really love their tools too. So this one, I have a feeling they're working on a token too. And then he did list a few that won't have tokens though. Matcha is one of them. Matcha is actually from the 0x protocol, so they already have a token. But then I actually got to thinking. I was like, wait. 0x did their ICO in the middle of the 2017 hype. Like, early 2017. U.S. investors, is this registered with the SEC? No, it wasn't. They took U.S. investors and didn't register with the SEC because they thought they didn't need to. So, I mean, I guess they could use Matcha airdrop to do it legally if they get in any trouble. But I'm not saying that's going to happen. That's just the facts of the situation that happened. They did run the ICO and they did take U.S. investors. And they weren't okayed by the SEC. That I know. Porte Lucis, you're always in here tipping, man. Thank you so much. Happy holidays. Please talk about my coin. Question. Wink, wink. Happy holidays. Thoughts on the graph? Right now, in my opinion, I'm picking up the graph. I've talked about it. One of the first people to YouTubers, not first people, but YouTubers to really push it and talk like this is going to be big. It's going to be big. It is already big. It's bigger than Chainlink and used more. And it already has like token utility. Crypto thuggin'. I like it, dude. You be thuggin', dude? How do I feel about the DOS network? Gonna be released on Polkadot. I don't know. I've never heard about it. But yeah, sounds interesting. Anthony Monroe. I probably say that so wrong. Merry Xmas, Tyler. Hey, Merry Christmas right back to you, man. Hope you had a good one. Pure Sam, thank you for the $5 tip, man. Jeremy Whiff, Merry Christmas. Thank you for all your content from this great white north. Buy some green for the Chico. Oh yeah, I'm putting it all towards green. Every licking bit of it. But another one, I think, regarding prediction markets, Polymarket is out there. There's Catnip Exchange, which is built on top of Augur, but I mean, there could be governance tokens released for Catnip type markets, and they're pushing out more markets each time. And actually, this one, so now I'm going to get into some big ones that I have a feeling tokens are coming. So if you guys know who Kayvon at Santurnial on Twitter is, he is the founder of the Foundation app, which is a pretty damn slick creator AMM protocol for limited items. It's just a D app right now that they built, and it's built on XDAI actually. So they tailor-made an AMM for creators. They've created a lot of this using a lot of the, you know, groundbreaking on the edge technology with Web3. And one of the cool things too is the Ethereum Foundation, ethereum.org. There's only 4 Editor's Choice D apps right now, and they've added 2 recently, Uniswap pooled together, and there's 2 built on XDAI, Dark Forest and Foundation. And these are both dapps, you guys. Both dapps. When did that get out of whack? So, Foundation. I would definitely check out Foundation. Buy a limited item token. Not necessarily purchase the, actual item. I would definitely play around with that. Because Foundation app, in my opinion, will be, launching one. I have a feeling most dApps will be launching a governance token in some form. Especially as they see protocol. It comes down to airdrop game theory. Once one does it and it's super successful, another does it and it was super successful, the others are just gonna snowball. Eventually the hype burns out as, everyone airdrops, but that snowball is gonna build some hype for a good amount of time. So definitely try out Foundation, and the other one is the actual game, and this one's Dark Forest. It's basically a real-time strategy game built using ZK Snarks. And very popular. A lot of the major Ethereum heads are involved with Dark Forest, so I would definitely get involved, as if they drop a token somehow, that would be big. And they just went into version 0.5. So once they get to version 1.0, token? Possibly. But what I want to get into, besides these dApps built on XDAI that could, eventually be launching a token, especially a stakeable token on top of XDAI, because multi-chain staking XDAI allows that, is this. So Kayvon, who built the Foundation app, he actually was like, how has Jack Dorsey of Twitter not figured out Ethereum yet? Because Jack is so bullish on Bitcoin, 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 Bitcoin. Well, Hayden, Uniswap, he knows Kayvon, which is interesting because Kayvon builds on XDAI. Hayden says, while he might be embarrassingly closed-minded about it, I think the more likely reason is that he recognizes it as a legitimate threat to his business, while Bitcoin is not. And then this guy, Martin Tan, says, Jack invested a few million in Lightning Network startup aiming at integration with Twitter. And Hayden says, I hope that's the case. So, Hayden and these guys, I'm sorry if you're watching this, Hayden or someone, Uniswap guy, you guys got to smarten up. Learn who is invested in and behind your own projects. Because if you want to know who's behind Jack's Lightning Network startup, it's Lightning Labs, you guys. This all ties back to Poon. Lightning Labs released a beta version of their scaling solution, L&D, in 2018, right around Poon's Plasma baloney. They raised $2.5 million in a seed round from investors, including Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey, Square. Charlie Lee's even in there. Lightning Labs. Who founded it? The Poon! Dang you, Poon! And that's what I find funny is Hayden doesn't even know that Paradigm, who's invested in his roll-up, Uniswap and roll-ups, is also invested in what all Poon has done. I don't know if they're invested in Lightning Labs, but they're all connected. How didn't you know this? Armando Ramos, I don't know if I saw that. Thank you for your thumbs up, man. Or did I skip? Yes, always thuggin'. Crypto thuggin'. Happy New Year. Happy New Year right back, man. Do I think EOS will pump soon? I don't know. EOS is a weird token, especially with Block 1 not... Block 1's kind of ridiculous. So, no. Actually, what am I talking about? No. Matthew Marcus, a 2222 tip. I like that. Chico, love your work, brother. Been watching your vids for a long time. Am I still bullish on Centrifuge? You can run a node on your Avado? What? I didn't know that. I'm probably going to be doing that now. Yes. very bullish on Centrifuge. The RAD token, when it launches, is going to be massive. There's some community things you can to do to get RAD tokens as well. Scotty P, Merry Christmas. After at the after party vid posting, a girl and 3 grows of Christmas daughter shouts out for Chico 1900% gain on her 2019 Christmas gift and what she did with this year's assuming renders in time. Thanks from our whole fam, bro. Of course, Scotty P, I'm glad I could help you guys out. Continue watching. 2021 is only going to be better. I'm going to be on the ball, hopefully, and putting out the best research possible. And thank you, Scotty P. You don't have to do that, man. None of you have to do this. But if you look at Lightning Labs, like I said, what happened to Poon? He's gone. Poon's gone. His own startup. Where is Poon? I don't get it. Like, he was the guy who's created a lot of this, you know? What? Lightning Network, Plasma, what roll-ups? I mean, a lot of this stuff is optimistic roll-ups built off. Why did he leave? Where did he go? Doesn't make sense to me. Something doesn't smell right to Chico, I'll tell you that. And I'm a good BS smeller, I'll tell you that. When I smell BS. Stefan L, Merry Christmas, Chico. Good content. Thank you for your tip, man. I don't know what that RSD112 is. But regarding XDAI is, you know, the argument of, you know, why not go on XDAI is a lot of people are like, it's centralized. Well, guess what? They're more decentralized than a lot of these others out there right now. They just released public POS DAO, which, you know, it makes it fully decentralized. And the delegation, actually, for delegating your stake to validators has lowered from 1,000 stake, which, you know, is a good amount of money. $9,000, $10,000, to 200. So, a lot cheaper, a lot easier to get in to delegate. And actually, Scotty P, he has a video of how to become an XDAI delegator. How to set it up and do it. So, definitely give that a watch if you haven't. Poon. I want to know what happened to Poon, you guys. I'm going to find out. Because he just disappeared. The Poon. Is he back in China? I don't even know if he's Chinese. Pierce M, have you ever heard of Wise? A cross between BitConnect... Pierce M, come on. A cross between BitConnect and Hex, yet not a scam. Did you just read what you wrote? Come on, man. I'm sorry. I thank you for the tip, but come on, man. Nihar Atal, Tyler, great content as usual. What do I think of Neo? Neo 3.0 has a lot of stuff. Not a fan of Neo. They really disrespected their community, and for some reason they got idiots that still support them. I don't get it. But it's emotional, just emotional attachment. But a lot of them are starting to realize, finally, it took them a year and a half. But the final thing I want to talk about is my Ethereum node. So I am running my ETH node, and it's doing well. I use the plug-and-play blockchain computer from Avado. Super simple. If you can't figure it out, you better get some help. It's super simple, the instructions and everything. But I just found out you can run the centrifuge node from your Avado, which pump up the jam, pump it up. Because I didn't want to set one up on my computer. Hopefully, yeah, I should be able to fit it. But it's super simple. The interface, I wish I could connect to it right now, but you need to be connected to its own Wi-Fi. and I need to be direct connected for live streaming. But this is the interface. It's literally click. There's not anything difficult about it. And this is performance of my node. It's been running since like the 12th? Yeah, it's only been running close to 2 weeks now. And I've earned over 0.18, almost 0.2 of an ETH. And my APR is 14% right now. And I'm perfect. I'm effective. I'm a staker. Stake it up, baby, now. Stake it up, baby. I was hoping some of you guys were finishing it for me. But, yeah, so, oh, yeah, I do have a link if you aren't, like people out there who want to do the technical stuff, open up command prompt, command line, doing all that baloney. This is for you. But it is, a little expensive. How much are they? Most expensive Avado i7 1600. This is one I got i5 because you can run a couple chains on it. Be able to run centrifuge. The i3, if you're just gonna stake Ethereum, this is all you need. It's 765. And I'd like to ask all you who are finishing the stream with me today to follow me on all my social media outlets. Uptrend, I'm on Facebook, Chico Crypto at Chico Crypto, and Instagram as Chico Crypto as well. Watch out for the fakers, impersonators. All the links for those are in the description of the video, so give me a follow, please. Chico, dude. I love your work. Am I still bullish on Chainlink? Of course, it's one of my largest holdings. But there is a lot of FUD going around. And it's not really FUD per se. I talked about it in the video. Chainlink did take US investors. I mean, internet doesn't forget, there's no reason trying to hide it. They did take US investors. Same with 0x Protocol. And that's what these guys did their ICOs around the same time. It's what happened with a lot of these projects. They thought they were okay. They had some lawyers that were probably telling them they were okay when they weren't. But it comes down to utility. Chainlink versus XRP is, two complete polar opposite coins. XRP is a pure fundraising device, while Chainlink is actually used within the Oracle network. If staking was out, that's why I think Chainlink needs to get their freaking booties on the move and get staking out, because then the utility is hands down there. I appreciate your tip, Oscar. Matea Burani Cutlery. Oh, you must sell cutlery. Thank you for Sora. Did you sell your 1-inch, or do you think it'll pop in the future? I just hold my tokens, especially airdrops. Are all of them probably not going to are all of them going to make it? No, but by holding the airdrops, if one of these becomes the next NASDAQ, I'm sitting pretty. So I just hold them. Zilliqa is centralized garbage that has been proven to be centralized on multiple occasions. Unstoppable domains. Centralized. They tried to get me to do unstoppable domains, but I found out it was centralized. And they can literally revoke unstoppable domains. And they were doing that too, Zilliqa was. And unstoppable domains. Hey, Chico, Theta is really climbing. Do you think it could be worth 1K in 8 to 10 years from now? I think Theta has a ton of token supply, man. So probably not. I think they're like in the billions. Yeah. No. I mean, you just got to think of that. That's a billion times a times 1,000. That's a lot of money. Oh, but you said 10 years from now. I mean, not 10 years, maybe like 50 years. Possibly. My thoughts on Ken since they survived the SEC. Not any thoughts really. Just because, you know, you're, like I showed with props, you guys, just because you're okay with, if anyone thought I was promoting props, no, I was not. And there, dude, there's $22,000 in trading volume. There are people thinking I was, no, I was showing that just because you're okay with, you know, the SEC and everything doesn't mean you're a good token. This thing's dead in the water, basically, it looks like. They can't even calculate market cap, circulating supply. It's not, doesn't look good for props token. And they have Reg A+, so doesn't mean good. But, yeah, so if you guys are just tuning in, I went over some of the protocols who I think are going to airdrop tokens. We started out with DYDX. Then we had Insta-Tac Dap. Actually, you know what? I'm going to edit. I think I can edit live. Yeah. I'm going to add all these into the description. While I'm here, might as well. So these will all be added in the description too for you guys once the video's done. So DYDX is one. That was the first one. I definitely think they're going to. Insta-Tac Dap is another one. Pure Combo is another one. Zapper, this is highly likely, in my opinion, because DeFi Dad is really talking about it lately. Not talking about his token, but 1inch and what they did. MetaMask, they don't, I mean, you guys have MetaMask. Paraswap is another one. Poly Market prediction. I highly likely think Poly Market is going to. DeFi Saver again. This one too. Matcha, I'll add it just because of that. But I don't think they're going to airdrop a token. Because it's from Xerox Protocol. Catnip. This is one I do think, another prediction. Foundation app. Use this one. And then Dark Forest. It's a game. One of the only games on here that could drop a token. And Dark Forest is actually fun, you guys. But you do have to, it's not open for everybody right now. You do have to submit for a key. That should be all of, yeah. Cool. How do you go about providing liquidity to DYDX? Can I just deposit my ETH without trading? How risky is the exchange? Well, it's like any leverage exchange. It's more risky than spot trading. Know what you're doing before you're even thinking about diving into it. And then liquidity is just adding liquidity, just like Compound or anything. Where's DYDX? You gotta connect your wallet and everything. But it's simple. I've actually done a video on DYDX. So, where is it? I think. Yeah, somewhere in there. So. Hey, Manhash. Hey, Chico. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Do I have any thoughts on Zoracles? It's a new Oracle project focusing on privacy and ZKPs. Around a $3 million market cap. No, I don't. I mean, trying to mess with Chainlink and Mixicles is a losing battle. But, yeah, sounds interesting. Privacy and... Haven't heard of it, man. Alright, guys. Well, I'm going to end the stream, actually. Oh, well, I'm not, because Manny Jesus tipped me. Do I think GRT will be greater than Link? And would love to hear your thoughts on Acro. Thanks, Chico. Much appreciated, brother. I've talked about Acro, but actually that same investment group I'm talking about is was invested in Acro as XDAI, so there's some funky chicken business I'm trying to figure out, you guys. I mean, it's nothing against XDAI tech fundamentals or anything. It just goes into shady people getting their dirty paws. Shady VCs. But do I think GRT will be greater than Link? It is greater than Link on a fundamental and token use case hand, but it's not greater in the wider scope of thing hand. If you get what I'm saying. Appreciate your tip, Manny G. Oh yeah, there's Pool Together too, but Pool Together is actually from MakerDAO. So I don't think they're going to be airdropping the token. Alright guys, well, you guys are all excellent. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Tune in to the content on Monday, which is no idea what I'm going to talk about, but it's going to be excellent like always, you guys. So I'll see you guys then, and I'm going to be after streaming a little bit on Theta. I'll see you guys then. Being Satoshi, thank you for your tip, man. Right as I leave. You're excellent. Peace out, guys.